Go ahead and go live.
We are live. We're live. We're live. Yo, we're live. We are all the way live. Yeah.
ChiCity Cypher. You already know we're back.
Back.
Matter of fact,
What up?
ChiCity Cypher volume.
Whoa.
This is not a motherfucking volume. This is the podcast. This is episode 13. We back in the motherfucking building. I'm here with my motherfucking host, Heat Detector.
Did you just call me a hoe?
I said
You said
co-host.
Co-ho?
You chose what you wanted to hear.
Right,
Give him a shout out and let him know what up, man.
What's good? It's your boy Heat Detector in the motherfucking building. We also got somebody else in the building too. We got Loke.
We got our motherfucking engineer for tonight. We got Loke in the building. What up, Loke? What up? All right, man. You already know him. We got a special guest tonight, man. This homie came all the way traveling from Nashville, Tennessee. Hold on. Did I pronounce that wrong?
You probably pronounced it really perfect.
I probably pronounced it really right. Is it Tennessee?
Tennessee, but it's Memphis, Tennessee.
You already know Memphis, Tennessee in the building. We got the homeboy Lover T. Can we get some motherfucking claps in the building? What's up, y'all? Let's go.
That ain't no claps, bro. You got to go back to page 1. Shuffle the pages, man.
All right, so we getting it, though. Look, we back, man. I appreciate y'all for coming back and rocking with us every single time that we go live onto the podcast, onto the ChiCity Cypher podcast. We originally started this podcast because we wanted to be able to bring you guys the MCs that have physically been on ChiCity Cypher and get to know their stories and to get to know their history. But today was a special episode, man. I already knew the homeboy Lover T was in Chicago.
In the motherfucking building.
From Tennessee, man. And I knew he was in the building. And so I wanted to just make this episode, man, about one, Chicago hip hop, about Lover T's story and history, man, in Chicago hip hop, and also about the person that brings all of us together, which is Heckle McCoy. So every single episode, man, we always take 10 seconds for, whoever's the guest of the night, for a person that meant a lot to them. And I think in this case, man, we're all Chi Rock Nation. I think it was very important that we make this episode, and rest in peace to Heckle McCoy. So we're going to go ahead and take 10 seconds right now. So let's go ahead and do this, man. Rest in peace, Heck. Rest in peace. Lover T, bro. What's up, man? You in the Chi, bro.
Yeah,
how you feel, man?
I'm in the building, man. I'm feeling good to be back
Up
home.
to the round of applause, man.
Let's get a round of applause for Lover T, yo. Come on.
You need a new engineer, bro.
Hey, you know what? The engineer is always off site. We don't know who it is, man. It's some dude that just taps in to the thing. So, we don't know. But let's talk about it, man. Look, ChiCity Cypher has been around since 2014. We've been putting on ciphers. Y'all know us for the ciphers. Y'all see the pictures in the background? That's all the different multiple. That's just a piece. We've done 36 ciphers or 37 ciphers to this day. And that's just a piece of all the different ciphers that you can see in the picture in back of us. But 2014 was the inception year for ChiCity Cypher, and we're about to hit our 10-year mark. So it's very important to us, man. Y'all can follow us. Anybody that's watching anywhere across, you might be on YouTube, but for those that are on Facebook, go on YouTube, youtube.com/Gizzo Productions. That's where you can find the ChiCity Cypher, or you could literally just type in ChiCity Cypher into YouTube and you'll be able to lock in. So make sure to follow. Or I also want y'all to follow the network that we're on right now. This is the Unwrap Studios. This is where ChiCity Cypher gets seen. That's the CEO of Unwrap Studios right there. I exposed him.
Wow. What a fucking guy.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell?
But if y'all want to do, this art space is open for people who are serious, keyword serious, and want to do something with their podcast. You want to do something with a show. you got to hit this man, Heat Detector on Facebook, Heat Detector on Instagram. Send him a message and link up with him, man, and come to the studios and do your show.
But they can also see the ChiCity Cypher on Unwrap as well. So it's www.youtube.com/unwrap.
And follow us on ChiCity Cypher.
Before we
Facebook
get started, you got to tell everybody, get their asses off Facebook and either go to
if y'all
ChiCity
on
Cypher.
Facebook right now, check it out. We're on 2 different Facebooks. We're on Heat Detector Facebook. We're on Gizzo Villanueva Facebook. If y'all on Facebook, we need y'all to get off Facebook and go to YouTube. Either or, 2 channels. Go to Gizzo Productions or go to Unwrap at Unwrap. Y'all can watch us on 2 different, because we're not gonna get to see y'all comments.
Exactly.
I'll fuck around and get on Facebook and look at the comments, and we might get to them, but don't count on that. Don't count on that. Get off that. Go to YouTube right now. So let's just get on with the show. We got Lover T in the building. I feel like today has got to be all about history, man.
Of course.
I'm gonna call you T, bro, so I don't keep saying Lover T. You feel me?
He's insecure as a man, so you gotta excuse him.
So we started this off, man. I want to talk about hip hop. It's always about art. I want to know about everybody's experiences on this show individually, because we all have our own story. And this is a question that is one of my favorites. What's the first thing that you saw, whatever age you were, as young as you can remember, that you saw this one thing, whether it was a video, whether it was one of your family members, whether it was a homie that you knew? What was the first thing that you saw that you said, wow, that's hip hop. I want to be that. I am that. This is me. What was the first thing that you saw?
My first thing I saw was in '82 when I was 13. A guy named Nolan Jackson, aka GMC, Grandmaster Cash, and he was a DJ. And he stayed on the 3rd floor of the building where we were staying at on the north side.
Grandmaster Cash stayed in the 3rd floor of your building.
Exactly.
Where was this at?
Up north on Sheridan, 4304 North Sheridan.
Okay.
Yeah, right between Broadway and Sheridan.
Dope,
right there.
dope.
So I used to go up there. He DJ'd. We sat, and he was playing like the old school, like Grandmaster Flash music. He was mixing Run DMC. And he was mixing it up. And one particular day, while I was up there hanging out, Akbar showed up.
Peace to Akbar. What up, fam?
It was him.
What up, Ak?
And he had his brother with him, KG Rock. And they was freestyling. I wasn't rapping back then, but when I seen that, I said, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I remember that day, GMC was rapping, and there's a couple more guys was up there. And Akbar was rapping, and GMC was asking him, oh, you wrote that? And Akbar like, yeah. So he threw Akbar a pen and a pad, and Akbar wrote some raps real quick, and they went at it. And since then, hey, I was like, this is what I want to do. So GMC, he formed a group back then, because he was older than me. So he formed a group called GMC and the Devastating Crew. And he, I wasn't rapping then, I wasn't writing then. And he wrote me a rap. And he wanted me to rap to know what he wrote. So I did that. It was a little party rap for the ladies. I said, okay.
All the rhymes back then were
for the ladies.
So I was like, okay. And at that time, I was. He called me Lil Lover. I said, okay, I'll be Lil Lover. And it was, for the ladies. So after that, I just took heed and started writing my own raps and started doing like that.
Do you remember? So what was? All right. So we're talking about your inspirations, and what were the first things that you saw that was like, man, this is hip hop? You said it was Akbar. Shout out to Akbar and other cats that he was with. When do you ever, after that, when do you ever touch a stage, and what was that feeling like when you ever, you know what I'm saying, when you hit that stage and grab that mic? Because, you know what I mean, you're starting off from just making rhymes and people writing rhymes for you, and then from that, where do you go from that?
Well, after that, I used to go to the Rainbow. Rainbow skating rink.
Yep.
And
On 87?
Rainbow. It was over there on Clark, right off
Clark
Oh,
Lawrence.
yeah, Clark
Lawrence.
Lawrence up north. So they used to have little battles and I freestyle before I started writing. So I was good with the freestyle back then, still is. But
I like how you threw that in there. It still is. Don't get it twisted.
Don't
Yeah,
get it
so-
twisted for 1
But,
second.
so I did that, the battles, the rapping and ciphers and stuff like that. So, and then a couple of years later, I started writing. I was writing, but I wasn't consistent with the writing. I was just freestyling, writing little notes here and there. So
No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So from that moment on, I want to jump. I know there's probably a jump for you in history, but I want to jump to where Chi-Rock Nation becomes Chi-Rock Nation, because you know what I mean? Like, what was it like back then, bro? Like, what was the first time? Like, how in your mind, because I know you were there from the beginning and you saw it happening. How did Chi-Rock Nation begin to you?
through Heck, Uncle Heck.
Rest in peace, man.
Ends 13.
Ends 13.
Ends, peace to ends. What up? But yeah, ends 13. Heck, they took me. That's where I met. We was on the south side at the. I think back then they called it the writers. It was the wall.
The writer's bench. So what year is this? Paint that picture.
Now this back in, I would say 84.
Okay.
It was 84. Yeah, it was 84. And they brought Hep, and Ann was already a part of Chi-Rock Nation. So it was me, Tada, and K&A, Capri. We all went down there, and hey, I met back then I met Raven, Stony Island.
Was that happening at the Terror Dome when you started going there?
Yes.
That's the original spot, right?
Yes.
For those that don't know where the Terror Dome is at, tell them where the Terror Dome is at, bro.
The Terror Dome was on the south side. I'm not familiar with back then, I don't, but it was on the south side.
Okay, bet. And so man, like so what was because so much time has passed, man. What was it like in the beginning of like Chi-Rock? Like, it's for somebody that's just might have just been coming in or just been heard about Chi-Rock and went with a friend somewhere. What was that feeling that you got when you like either went to a party or you went to, you know what I'm saying, to the Terror Dome to hang out? What was that feeling like, man?
It was a good feeling because everybody back then was like family. Everybody had something to contribute for. It was the writers, it was the rappers, it was the breakers. So it was all different elements. And different, you able to meet different crews, and so everybody had a talent or like me, I was a rapper, so I met people that was on the same level I was on, so we hooked up as far as writing raps and doing something on tape. Back then it was tape decks, so we doing something on tape, so yeah, we did that collab on some stuff, so it was straight back then, but but yeah.
Yeah, and so for those that haven't been following along or might be a little bit lost, so your element was being an MC.
Yes.
All right, bet. And how do you feel, bro? Like specific, because we have different artists who are different elements that come up here to the show to do interviews, man. From your perspective, like, how do you feel like? I mean, a lot has changed. I guess that's kind of a broad question, but like, do you feel like the culture is still like alive? You know what I'm saying? Within the circles that it's alive in, or is this like hip hop, this knowledge hip hop, these bars, is that shit kind of dead? Like, where do you feel it's progressed since when you started to where it's at now?
Well, from then to now, but yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. It to me, it changed, but it you got the new generation. We have the new generation, and they I guess I give them love, they doing their little art form, but it changed as far as the way folks rapping. Everybody don't rap the same. Everybody got their own lyrics, but the drill and all that. I'm not really. To me, it's not. They're not really writing. To me, it's not. I can't understand some of that shit. Excuse my language, though.
Yeah, curses are open forum.
No, yeah, that's how I be with some of that shit too, man. I'd be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like,
today you are.
I always see that meme that says it's like Pac in some movie and he's like in some garage and dude starts playing some music and they always put like some drill music behind it and it says this is how Pac would react nowadays and he's like super upset and like, but I think that all of that is like an extension of the genre, man. Believe it, you know what I mean? The genre goes far, bro, and people have different kind of music and different kind of styles, and I think that's just, you know, it's just an extension. And for me personally, like the reason I keep up with it too, man, is because we do this journalism shit, man, and we gotta stay on top of like what's happening. But yeah, man, I feel you, man, when it is a little bit difficult to listen to it because you feel like, you know, it is what it is. So around this time, man, so let's talk about this, bro. Let's talk about.
How come you didn't ask him like a nitty gritty question? Like, did you have to get jumped into Chirac Nation?
Did you have to get jumped into Chirac Nation?
You have to sign a contract or something?
It wasn't like that,
no
bro.
Kickbacks, no nothing like that?
I think back then, and you could
no
probably,
mob shit.
You could probably account for this. It was like if your family was Chirac, like you was Chirac, like wasn't no jump in or nothing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, man, you never know. Somebody might be asking. They might go Chirac Nation.
Hey, Loke, did you get shot? Did you get jumped into Chirac?
He should have got jumped into Chirac.
Hey, no. Hey, I got no. For real. I got a question on this side.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so as an MC, right? Since you started early during the infant stages of hip hop, let's just say, right?
Shout out E. Johnson.
So the question is, like, what would you say your style was like, you know, at that time, and then what was your first project?
My man, I was unorthodox. I really tell you the truth. It was like, you know, I got that stutter slob type shit. You know what I'm saying? I spit on your ass in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know they used to call me, you know, slobbing ass MC, whatever. You know, but yeah, you know, I got that old rugged, you know, the rah. Yeah. So,
what's the rhymes of your day?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. And then, did you ever put out any projects?
Yeah, we had a couple of things going on, but to tell you the truth, as far as like having our stuff out there like we should have, it never happened because I still got a lot of old unreleased stuff at the house, so I'm trying to get remastered. But
nice.
That's what's up, bro. I think people, you should too. Hell yeah, do that shit, bro.
Certain people heard it and have it. As far as the shows concerned, we did a lot of shows. You know, 6111 back in the day. So, you know, they heard it, but as far as like having CDs out there, we never got that far.
How was the crowds?
The crowds was hitting. Yeah, the crowds was hitting.
That shit's coming. Like we've been talking about that low key, like starting like a radio show or something. You know, grown folks hip hop, not this other shit. You know what I mean? The real boom bap shit, just real old school hip hop. Because there's a whole audience for that out there. There's people that want to hear your music. You know what I mean? And people of our age and younger that still want to hear that authentic hip hop. You know,
that vintage sound.
Yeah, and I think that
don't dare say vintage, bro.
No, not that vintage sound, man. That new shit that people, that's what ChiCity Cypher is about. For anybody that's watching and y'all tuning in and saying, what is the ChiCity Cypher podcast? Well, the podcast is an extension of the ChiCity Cypher, which has been around for 10 years. We've been putting out ciphers. There's the pictures all in the background. But now we're doing the podcast. This is a chance to actually get to meet the people that have been involved, you know what I'm saying, in some point, and people with different
Chicago hip hop.
And Chicago hip hop, man. This is about history. Let's go back to the comments real quick. Can we get Aztec Dinero's comment up there?
Yeah.
So Aztec Dinero said the Terror Dome was across from the Museum of Science and Industry.
Downtown.
I felt like it was always, wasn't it up north in Rogers Park?
Cause you looking at me for, man. You know I'm not from
No,
Chicago.
and I know Aztec. So after my after getting to know, as for those that don't know who Aztec Dinero is, go on YouTube and just type in Aztec Dinero into the YouTube search button, and y'all are gonna see some shit, man. Because I knew Aztec for years, and I had never typed in his name into Facebook and into YouTube. And one day I did, and there it was, a whole bunch of music videos and history and shit about Aztec Dinero. So that's a dude, man. Shout out to him, man. That's
Shout out Aztec.
That's my Shy Rock Nation brother. You already know what it is, man. I love you, man.
I know.
Yeah, I got Chucks on the day, Tech. I got Chucks on the day, brother. But yeah, man. So the Terror Dome, so hip hop, man. We talked about all of that. We want to talk about ChiCity Cypher, bro. You see the logo in the back of a Lover T right there, man. It's ChiCity Cypher. Can you tell the E. Johnson says, I agree, bring back boom bap to the forefront, and that's what's up, man. And I think boom bap is very well and alive in a lot of situations, man. Even with like, what's that new group that we were listening to the other day that got the freestyle? Coast Contra. And groups like that, man. I think they're definitely bringing back hip hop, and it's staying in its natural form, man. I love to hear it. Boom bap. People be like, oh, people just say hip hop in general is dead. I've seen, how many comments have we seen where it just said, oh man, hip hop's dead, or
when Friday?
Fuck, are you talking about?
Yeah.
I seen someone make a comment the other day talking about that that the breaking community, that the breakdancing was dead. That no one, what the, are you fucking insane? Like, are you guys crazy?
It's in the Olympics, idiots. Yeah.
Seriously, this is gonna be the first year it's in the Olympics. Y'all crazy, man. And hip hop in general, man, is
alive and well.
Is alive and well, man. And we got it here in the building at the ChiCity Cypher podcast. T, tell us, when you think ChiCity Cypher, brother, man. I know you haven't been on ChiCity Cypher, but and normally this show is for MCs that have been on ChiCity Cypher, but this is a special episode, man. It's an honor. It's an honor to have you. It's an honor to have you in the building. What do you think when you think ChiCity Cypher? What comes to your mind, bro?
Hey, I think it's dope. To me, it's dope, and getting MCs a chance to, you know, put themselves out there as far as lyrical and exposure. And so far, what I see is tight. They coming off. I'm digging it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So. And I give props to all of them. Everybody that was on ChiCity Cypher, represent your city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling it.
That's
what it should be about. Yeah. You know, you rep your city. I rep this city from here to where I'm at in Tennessee. They call me Chi-Town out there, because that's all I'm wearing.
Chi-Town.
You know what I'm saying? I get my merch from here and go down there and rock it.
We're gonna take a second to talk about that, man. You have a very important piece, and you're actually wearing that piece, man. It's the hoodie that you got on. Show the camera real quick, man, what you got on, bro. So this is a special piece, and I'll tell y'all the backstory about this, why it's so important to, I think, to Tone and to me as well, is because so he messaged me and he said, I got a picture of a sticker that used to be on a poster, and he showed me a small picture of the sticker, and I was able, and he wanted the hoodie and he wanted the shirt, and I was able to take that hoodie, that sticker, and recreate all the text. And so what y'all see on this hoodie, it says X-Men UAC. Can you tell them real quick? We're gonna keep going on to the hoodie, but can you tell them what X-Men UAC is?
X-Men UAC is a graffiti crew. Yeah, a graffiti writing crew. And they old school, you know. We looking at as far as from the 80s to the 90s. Everybody that repped the North Side Red Line is on this shirt back then.
Yeah, and nice. And that's exactly what it says on that hoodie. At the bottom, it says from the 80s to from the early 80s to the late 90s is what it says. But it was an honor for me to be able to recreate that image for him and put it on a hoodie. If y'all want some custom pieces, hit me up. You already know. Shameless plug, but
he tight.
Shameless plug, but it was an honor to make that piece for him, and he been decked out since he got in Chicago with ChiCity Cypher merch. And I also want to shout out Kathy, who's his wife, who's off camera right now. Y'all not gonna see her, Kathy. You have a message for them?
What up?
She says, "What up, man? What up?" She rapping, man. So you know, it's Chi-Town, it's Chapter 4, Chi Rock Nation Chapter 4. We represent all the time. So we talked about ChiCity Cypher. So usually around this time in the show, we're a little bit early, but we're gonna go ahead and go on with it. I like to talk about. We have a segment called Chicago Hip Hop History, and it was only fitting and only right that we talk about Heckle McCoy. We talk about Heck, King Heck, Uncle Heck. There's a lot of different variations of who that man was to you, and for me, man, I just want to go ahead and take a second to say what he meant to me, man, because everything that you guys see in the picture in the background of ChiCity Cypher and of everything that we've ever done, man, is all directly inspiration from the circle that Heck brought me into, man. These are all ChiCity Cypher people. These are all X-Men. There's people from, J4L. There's people from UAC. There's a lot of people, man, and all these people and everybody that I've ever been blessed to met in my life. And the reason the ChiCity Cypher is so strong is because of Heck. And earlier when I was on the way here to the studio, I was having a moment, man, because I thought about the legacy and how great and everything that Heck ever did was just such an amazing thing that when he passed is when people really got to see the effect and the touch that he had across the world, man, with people from different places in the world chiming in. And a special story that I have about Heck is that, for one, is that he brought me into Chi-Rock Nation. Him and Melinda. Shout out to Mine One. You already know what it is. We throw our fours in the air consistently, always. I want to salute Melinda. And back then, man, Melinda knew what I was. Mine knew what I was doing with the ChiCity Cypher, and she reached out to Heck and told him like this guy's really doing something in the hip hop community, and he reached out to me personally, and I'll never forget that phone call where I was at when he called me and he said, "Hey brother, it's Heck," and he said, "It's time. It's your time. This is your time," and it's literally been my time ever since then. It's been my time ever since then because of Heck, and I will always remember that and everything that he did for me, man, and for the history, man, of Chicago hip hop. Because if it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible. But when he brought me in, man, he brought me in a circle of around a lot of people, man, a lot of hip hop people, and that's how we were able to build ChiCity Cypher. So this hip hop history segment is dedicated to Heckle McCoy. Rest in peace, Heck. And I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna give the mic to you, Lover T, to talk about. This is Heck, man. For the next 5 or 10 minutes, let's just talk about it. I want you to tell me about how Heck started in Chicago hip hop, some of his history, some of his beginnings, and just some history on him, brother.
Okay. As y'all know, Heck is my brother. I'm the oldest brother. We call ourselves Big Brother, Little Brother, because he bigger than me. He was bigger than me, so we call each other Big Brother, Little Brother. But Heck started. I think Heck started before me, as far as with the culture, as far as the graffiti. He's always graffiti, but before that, we was in the same building, 4304 North Sheridan, right there on Sheridan, between Sheridan and Broadway. Same year. Back then, Heck had some little shorties, little kids. He always loved the kids. I'm telling you that right now. So he had them, break dancing. He was showing them how to do the graffiti. But at the same time, that same year when I met Akbar, Peely used to hang out. It was like that place was the Courtway building where a lot of people from different neighborhoods used to come there and just hang out. That's where right there in that spot where you meet a lot of people because they come from here and there and just hang out. So back then, that's where the hip hop was going on as far as break dancing, because they used to have the linoleum down and battling and break dancing, and he had these kids, about 5 of them, and he used to take them and down to Walt Disney. Back then, Walt Disney over there, and he used to have them break dancing and battling other neighborhoods and taking them to the different neighborhoods. And Walt Disney was the spot where they used to always battle folks and break dance over there. So,
what year was this? About what year?
I say this year was about 83. It was a young year, between 83 and 84. Yeah. So that then I know growing up that he was after meeting Peely, which that's how he became X-Man. Peely brought X-Man from New York. Peely and Akbar brought
Rest in peace to Peely
Yeah,
Fresh,
rest in
man.
peace, my man.
Peely Fresh is
Yeah.
originally from New York, came over to Chicago and had a absolutely historic run in Chicago hip hop. He's one of our Chicago legends, man. You could see a wall with his face on it in the Logan Square neighborhood on Milwaukee Avenue and Fullerton at the intersection where the bank is at. There's a wall in the back. It might still be there on the side. It might not. But it featured Peely Fresh, man. So I wanna give a big shout out to him. T, let me ask you, bro. For me, bro, Heck was always such a bigger than life form, man. Like when you saw him, it was just like, holy shit, like that's that dude, man. Like, did he always have that effect since he was young? Like, did he have that, like, that's the dude, like everybody follows Heck because he's the dude.
He had a heart, big guy with a kind heart. He give you the shirt off his back. He see you in need, he help you out. And I'm the same way. I'm the same way. But he didn't care who he was. If you needed some help, he was helping. That's the kind of cat he was. And when he was going to Sin High, we all went to Sin High School. When he was going to Sin High School, I guess that's when he really took off. As far as the graffiti, he got kicked out of there. They doing graffiti. They doing. We all growing up. We young. We doing. Bun rushing. Back then I met Skid. He introduced me a lot of the writers because they used to hang out at my mom's house. My mom used to feed them. My mom, when she made dinner for us, she fed them too. Whoever was in the house, she fed them. That's the kind of household we had. Mama send rest in peace. I love you. Yeah. So but back then I say we was up north, and then we ended up moving on the south side, and I got a little trouble. So I had, by the time I got 16, I was gone. I was, far as I could say this, I was in group homes, and that's why I was in the suburbs in Park Ridge. I landed in Park Ridge. So
I wanna sorry to cut you off, brother. I wanna shout out to Steven Sims. We always like to shout out people that are in the comments because we want y'all to know that we're interacting with you and we're listening to y'all because also y'all history is very important to us. Y'all comments. So Steven Sims said, "Who's Steven Sims?"
My son.
Bet, man. So shout out to your son Steven Sims. He said, speaking about Heck, he always had that energy, and people always followed him. Yeah, man, and that's the same thing that I got from him. Anything else? So before we wrap up the history segment, go ahead, Lo. Go ahead, brother.
I got a question, right? So you came up during the early '80s, and I know that was a turmoil time for Chicago. I mean, Chicago's always been rough, right?
Yeah.
So would you say that hip hop helped a lot of the kids steer away from the trouble?
Yes, it
that
did.
was going on in the early '80s.
It helped me. You know what I mean? Heck helped me with that too. I was out there. I was doing things. I was fighting. I had problems. I was mad. I was, little situation. I was one of those kids, but he helped me. Me and Heck, when I got my own apartment, Heck was always there. Me and him stayed together for 3-4 years. So I learned a lot from Heck. We talked, big brother. We talked a lot. And he settled me down, sat me down. Cause I was out of head sometimes. I must say myself, but.
Yeah, for sure, man. He got you. He was able to talk you straight through some of the moments that you were going through, right?
Yeah.
And I always remember, man. Before we move on from the hip hop history segment that's dedicated to Heckle McCoy, one of my last memories is when we did the Chiraq Nation Back to School Jam. It was the very first one. It was when they first started it, and that is years in the making now. But it was the very first one. And I remember that Heck was sick and he was in hospice. He was in a place, where they were taking care of him and helping him get through. And I remember him showing up for that event. He showed up I don't know. He got the permission from where he was at, and they brought him over to the event, and he was there, man. And he didn't feel good. He was feeling under the weather, but he was still there, man. And he represented, and he took pictures, and he was on the mic, and it was just a beautiful thing, man. It was that first one, and believe it or not, man, that thing turned into a beautiful tradition. We're still to this day, we do the Heckle Fresh Back to School Jam and the Heckle Fresh Christmas Jam, and there's a bunch of events dedicated to Heckle Fresh that we do in the community. So if y'all want to be a part of that, follow Melinda Martinez, follow me. We'll always post things about what we're doing as far as for the community, and that's all via Chi-Rock Nation and via Heckle McCoy. So we're gonna go ahead and end the hip hop history segment, but one more time, man, rest in peace for Heck McCoy up in the skies watching us. Chi-Rock Nation, Chapter 4, Mad Foul. You already know what it is. So this is around the time, man. So, we keep on moving with the show, and it's the ChiCity Cypher podcast. We always got MCs, and we got a veteran, MC in the building. Used to do his thing and still does his thing. We got Heat Detector, who every episode says he's not an MC, but he is an MC. And we got your boy in the building.
I'm not an MC.
We got your boy Gizzo in the building, ChiCity Cypher representative, Heat Detector.
Yeah, what's up, sir?
Does the ChiCity Cypher resident producer, have an instrumental for us?
Not today, man. Unfortunately.
Every time it's a no. It's always a no.
What do you want me to play?
It's always a no. I heard some fire before the cameras started rolling. Shout out to everybody that's in those motherfucking comments that's shouting out and showing us love. Shout out to everybody in the pictures that's around what you see in the background. Rest in peace, Henny B. Rest in peace, Epidemic. Rest in peace to Rusty Blade, man, who recently passed away, who was taken from us too soon by the Chicago violence, man. Rest in peace to Rusty Blade. Rest in peace to everybody that's ever been on ChiCity Cypher that is no longer here with us. We're going to get some motherfucking bars going, man. It's only right. Everybody will want it, man. Is it only right? It's ChiCity Cypher, man. It's nothing but bars. Let's get some shit.
Well, let me double check and make sure it's going to play for the people, man.
Let's see.
Technical difficulties, bro.
Let's see. Ain't no technical difficulties. Only thing that happens over here is what's supposed to happen.
Just got to make sure it plays. Just give me a second. Okay, we can barely hear it, but I suppose we can do something. He stopped playing with them beats.
Skid Rock, tell him, bro.
Skid Rock, what's up, boy?
Hey, Skid, tell him to stop playing with them instrumentals. He playing with us, bro. He got them shits.
Shit.
You know it's ChiCity Cypher. We got
I keep
bars.
telling him I ain't got beats, but every day I sit down in the seat, he try to stress me. Make me play beats until they knock their heads off. I don't give a damn. I'm watching how I break them off real quick with a drum kick. It's like that. Do my thing. Heat Detector with the fat tracks. You want to get some? Go ahead. We got Gizzo, ChiCity Cypher, Loverboy Tito. You don't even know what the shit is going on. Now you made me fuck up, so I got to end the song. There it is. I told you I don't rap, bro. Leave me alone.
He said Loverboy Tito, but we ain't talking vodka. You know when we grabbing the mic, we straight rocking. It's freestyle off the motherfucking top. You know what it is, cause we never gonna stop. Pass the mic to the homies. You know that we the only. Shout out to Steven Sims up in the comments. You know that we gon' rock. You know we gon' never stop. It's Chi-Rock off the top. Go ahead and get it. 16 bars you could get every day. Chi-Town shit, man. We smoking on the haze. Shout out to Crucial Conflict, rock in the building. You know that we own interviews and we straight chilling. Shout out to everybody. I'ma pass the mic. You know it's Lover T and you know we do it right. Like every single day on the fucking Sunday night. I'ma pass this shit so that you could get right.
Get right. Get right. Get right tonight. But check this out of sight, out of sight. Booming, I'm blasting suckers that I'm smashing. Those wanted this, now it's time for some action. I wreck mic so you know that I'm righteous. Those that I dust, it's a must that I bust this. Slippery and wet, so watch your step. So while you chasing the lines of my rhymes that I kept. Now some of you don't know me, but some say I can't flow. Other had just heard me, now they say man I'm close. So man I'm so swift, I'm no if and no maybes. Now try to tackle this shit like fly, you must be crazy. This and that, I'm on the city Cypher that. Niggas don't know, but I will be abstract. Now on the Mac, OLOVRT it is. Check it out, I'm with the showbiz. I grab the microphone and I hold it real tight. So let me grab the mic to my left or my right.
What? My man's over here dropping bars on motherfuckers. Hey, man.
Talking about this ChiCity Cypher, motherfuckers. Yo, they want to take us out like people in the Gaza Strip. ChiCity Cypher turning negatives to positives. I want to give a shout out to all of my conglomerates. 30 volumes deep, homie, sorry, ain't no stopping us. Salute to everybody that ever rocked the mic and was ready to spit that fire as soon as I hit them lights. Shout out to the people that doubted and player hated. You the reason you can see us on cable across the nation. Shout out to Steven Sims with the fire emojis. You know we tripping, smoking on them stogies. We got them Black and Miles up in the building and we just spitting some hip-hop shit cause we just chilling. It's a couple of homies from Shy Rock Nation. Shout out to Mad Foul, you know we ain't playing. Shout out to every crew from the fucking Shy. It's chapter 4, bitch, until we fucking die. Stop playing with his pops, that's what he said. You know when he grabs a mic, it's fucking dead. So go ahead, I pass this shit to T. Spit one more mic for the fucking royalty.
Hold on, let me change the beat up.
Oh, okay. Let's change the beat up. Stop playing with
emotions right now.
Stop playing with
Motherfuckers
his
is playing with
emotions.
my emotions. I don't appreciate that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't appreciate that shit. Let me see what I can. conjure
Everybody
up.
that's out there, throw y'all Shy Rocks up. I don't give a fuck if you in the house. Throw that shit up, man. If you on camera or not, throw that shit up. You already know what it is.
Let me see what else.
Every
I got,
motherfucking chapter. Shout out to the whole nation.
coming here fucking with me like this.
Shout out to the whole nation. Shout out to Artistic. Shout out to motherfucking Kingdom Rock, man. Send a prayer out. Send a prayer out for Kingdom Rock, who's dealing with some health issues right now. But that brother's gonna get right back to the motherfucking nation and be motherfucking strong as ever. Shout out to Brian Gorman. Shout out to everybody who operates the Chicago Hip Hop History Museum. Super important, man. Super important. Y'all go over, just look that up. Go into your phones, go into Google, go into wherever you search shit and type in Chicago Hip Hop History Museum. Go there. Go on the website, book an interview, book something with them. Go in there and check it out. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of things. Excuse me. We've been blessed, man. The first year that the museum was open, I was blessed to be an MC on the MC wall in commemoration of the MCs. In the second year, we were in there for ChiCity Cypher, for being a cypher in Chicago, man, doing our thing. So much love to them. We back in the building with more instrumentals. They are all produced by your boy, Heat Detector, in the motherfucking building.
What? Stop playing.
Stop playing with them. Heat Detector produced everything that y'all listening to right now. Anybody that needs instrumentals, MCs, you need beats, you gotta go on YouTube, you gotta go on Facebook and type in Heat Detector. And holla at that man, cause he got shit like this. I'm gonna pass the mic.
Too mellow?
No, we good. We MCs and nothing too mellow for us.
How about this?
All right, let's get it. Lover T, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, brother. And we gonna do one more round of MCing and we gonna end this shit off. So let's get this shit.
I could be that nigga that be busting that ill shit. New Jack suckers, I'm gonna stop real quick. Pull a fucking plug from your program and then drag your ass to the land they call no man's. Help me, nobody's helping that ass, son. Your style is too broke for a nigga to get ransom. Far in the desert where the land is just hot, I give you half for 40, nothing left but this backwash. Style you got, it wasn't yours from the jump. Now blame it on your crew, they had your egos all pumped up. Abandoned ship, now I'm watching your crew split. Saying to themselves, man, I'm tired of this whack shit. So fuck it, I'm dissing. In the hell with niggas' mission. I hit the more proposition for the niggas in position. So therefore, I be the one that freestyling most. X-Man UAC, that one I'm really close. And that's for real. And that's for real the deal. And chapter 4, that's it still. You dig?
Yeah.
Let me pass the mic.
Shit.
Yo, you know the beat gets dark, but my life gets darker. I be in the street with that motherfucking sparker. You can never stop my shine, can never stop my light. You know that I'm on the mic, you know I get it right. So go ahead and get your skills up. You know that we be chillin', got the real up. You know I got them blunts and we feel them. Spark 'em from the fucking tip and we chillin'. It's nothing but MCs up in the motherfucking house. We be chillin'. You know we just get them bars out from everywhere that you might never be. It's Chi-Town, yo. You know we call it ChiCity. ChiCity Cypher. We got them bars. We never fucking stop, man. We got plenty stars. I got Heat Detector. He got hella beats, but he got a couple bars that he's spitting on the street. And if you got some beef, you better back. Because if you fuck with him, you know we get that. Go ahead and spit them couple bars. Yo.
Check it. Watch your mouth when you fucking speak. Even when you see me when I walk down the street. Heavy bats, heavy sticks, heavy things. Wanna get it, better bring your best man. Damn it, I do my shit. Never do it backwards. You wanna rock with me, you better be a captain. I'll rock the boat and maybe rock your bitch. Never gave a fuck as I ride the streets hitting switches. Do my thing, make it happen, Captain. Salute to all my rappers out there rapping. Yo, I'm done, man. I told you I don't fucking rap, bro.
Hey, we got a special motherfucking guest. We got Loke behind the motherfucking bar, the engineer board.
Yo.
What up, Loke? Spit to this.
Hold on. Let me find something.
Hold on.
What we closing it off with?
Yo. They're a slouch, so they slump. I'm a dump. You get nosy like Humpty Hump. You get jumped. Shit, I be smoking on that fucking skunk. If you don't really know, then it's what you want. It's your boy Loke in the building. ChiCity Cypher, yeah, we fucking chillin'. We got the old school, got the new school, yeah, we fucking building. Like a bunch of motherfuckers out here doing things. You know what I mean? In the Chi-Town, we doing our thing. It's like the front to the back. We gotta keep it going on, and it ain't gonna slack. Yep. Bring it back like a DJ spinning the motherfucking wax. I'm done. Holla at y'all later. Otherwise, I say one.
Yeah. You already know what it is. Cut that beat, dog. Cut that beat, dog.
Nah.
Cut
Let it
that
ride
beat.
for a second. I like this.
Let it ride for a
Let it
second.
ride for a second.
Y'all spit some bars out there. Spit some bars at home. Skip Rock, spit that shit. Spit that shit, y'all.
Yeah. ChiCity Cypher.
Right.
You know what it is, boy. This has been a good one, man.
This was a good one, man. This was some Chicago hip hop history for your ass.
Right.
We got Lover T in the building.
Lover T in the motherfucking building.
We got Heat Detector in the building.
You already know.
We got Loke in the motherfucking building. And it's your boy Gizzo. This has been another motherfucking episode of the ChiCity Cypher podcast. Episode 13. Featuring Lover T, Chi-Rock Nation, Mad Foul.
Right.
Chapter 4. You already know what it is. This is the real. We love y'all, man. We out of this motherfucker, man. Follow us next week. We got another interview. We got somebody crazy coming up. Stay with us. Stay with us every week. We here on Sundays. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to Aztec Dinero. Shout out to Steven Sims. Shout out to Steven Sims. You know it's Chi-Rock Nation Chapter 4. Rest in peace to Heckle McCoy.
Rest in peace, my brother.
Rest in peace, brother, man. We out of here, y'all. We out. We gone. We gone. It's over with.